What does garlic do whenever it gets hot? It takes its cloves off. Why did the man resent his stepladder? Because he missed his real ladder. Why did the math book look so sad? Because of all of its problems. Why do people that live in Greece hate waking up at dawn? Because dawn is tough on Greece. What kind of pictures do teeth take? Toothpicks. Where do math teachers go on vacation? Times Square. What did the janitor say when he jumped out of the closet? Supplies! Did you hear about the depressed plumber? Yeah, he's been going through some shit. What do you call a line of men waiting at the barber shop? Barbecue. What is a robot's favorite snack? Computer chips. Where do boats go whenever they're sick? To the boat dock. What do you call cheese that isn't yours? Nacho cheese. Why didn't the atheist's business take off? It was non-profit. What did one wall say to the other wall? I'll meet you at the corner. What's an astronaut's favorite part of the computer? The space bar. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. How do you make 7 even? Take away the S. Which state has the most roads? Rhode Island. So why don't eggs tell jokes? Because they'd crack each other up. Can February March? April May? Why can't you hear a psychiatrist using the bathroom? Because the P is silent. Why are piggy banks so wise? They're filled with common sense. What did Simba say to the slow bus driver? Mufasa. Mufasa. What do you call a belt made of watches? A waste of time. How much does it cost Santa to park his sleigh? Nothing. It's on the house. How does the moon cut his hair? Eclipse it. What did the ocean say to the beach? Nothing. It just waved. Why do chickens only make one sound? They can't think outside the box. Box, box, box. What did the spider go to college for? He wanted to be a web designer. Why did Spock want to use Captain Kirk's bathroom? Because he wanted to see the captain's log. Where can you find books on paranoia in the library? They're right behind you. Did you hear the rumor about butter? Well, I'm gonna spread it. Why do all the sweaters hang out together? They're pretty tight-knit. What kind of dog comes from Antarctica? A chili dog. How can you tell if a tree is a dogwood tree? By its bark. What do you call a bear with no teeth? A gummy bear. What do you call a Frenchman who got attacked by a cat? Claude. What happens when a strawberry gets run over crossing the street? Traffic jam. Why didn't the skeleton go to the prom? Because his heart wasn't in it. Why couldn't the bicycle stand by itself? It was too tired. What do you call a fake noodle? An impasta. What do you call a Frenchman who got attacked by a cat? Claude. What crime did the coffee report to the police? A mugging. What makes diarrhea hereditary? It runs in your genes. How does a cat like its steak cooked? Rare. Do you know who Cardi B's sister is? Cardio. What do they call Bigfoot in Europe? Big meter. Why do ducks have tail feathers? To cover their butt quacks. What has 5 toes but isn't your foot? My foot. So where do you take your cat if it loses its tail? Walmart. It's the world's biggest retailer. Why couldn't the lifeguard save the drowning hippie? He was too far out, man. What's the scariest plant in the forest? Bamboo. What's the difference between a good joke and a bad joke? Timing. What did the DJ name his son? Eric, 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 Eric. What celebrity is always ready to eat cereal? Reese, with her spoon. Where do you go when you get hurt playing peekaboo? I see you. Did you know 5 out of 4 people struggle with math? What kind of music do fish listen to? Something catchy.